Hey, can you hear us?
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep, sure can.
Awesome, man. Okay, so I'm gonna try something because you gotta keep in mind I'm fairly new to the whole Discord and all this stuff. This is
Oh,
our very first podcast, and I appreciate you helping us out.
He literally started Discord like 15 minutes ago.
oh, all good.
Um, Now I want to do because apparently we can't do a video stream. So what if we did like a co-stream in Mixer?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. I've been working on my green screen most of the day, man.
Daytime wig, can he join?
Huh? No. I'm sorry.
It's just gonna be a little podcast, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of podcast for all you viewers viewing me today. How's everybody doing today?
Only you?
Yeah,
Fine,
you don't
screw
count,
you
man.
too.
You don't count.
Mm.
All right, I'm logging on to Mixer right now.
Not my coffee.
I'm gonna need some more.
Dude. Let's check this out here. Yep, it's just me and Daytime right now.
That's right now.
Right now. Let's get that music back up.
Yeah, please let's get that music back up.
Let's turn it up a little.
What I miss?
Chicken Express without me.
Yeah, I got chicken express without anyway. Alright. I'm going to send you a post-stream invite.
Honey.
Hey, Daytime, you think you can hear that music?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
On low. Low.
You guys can hear the Discord part of the stream. Maybe.
Do what?
I actually think we need that light back on, because look.
No, there's still plenty of lighting.
Yeah, but there's still shadow behind her.
Oh yeah, turn the light back on, please.
Alright, Daytime can't hear the music. Awesome.
Oh, there's a co-stream invite.
Alright, I sent you that invite, man.
Hey, it's popping up. Ooh, hi. Who are you? I play with a different person on your account. Is he talking to me or him? This is so clear. Look at ours. Ours is lagging so bad.
Yeah, ours is a bit laggy. That's okay. Everybody can still hear us. That's a good thing.
Calming. Oh, Sergeant's talking about calming. Okay, daytime wig is 9. Apparently. Don't you have a rule saying
Yes.
don't say your age?
Yes, and he knows the rules.
What?
Alright, do I need to even have this up anymore? I don't think so.
Have what? Have what? Whoa, echo. Whoa, echo. Yeah, there it goes.
So I don't need that.
Alright.
I just need my Discord. Or not my Discord.
Not your Discord. Need that, of
Daytime is such
course.
a lightweight.
And I believe we are actually pretty golden right now.
Yeah.
Daytime oops poops.
Well, as I can't hear him.
Hey, this podcast for everyone, Sergeant.
Something's going on here.
What are you doing?
I had to do something real quick. I'm trying to hear him, but I can't hear him. Give me a mic check, Connie.
Mic check. Check yourself.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Damn right. I like it. Good deal. Well, I want to welcome everybody. This is our new podcast stream. We call this the Nova Blast Podcast. And we want to welcome everybody, especially our special guest, Calming Temper. He is a Xbox video gamer, and I've been watching him for a while, and we appreciate everything he does for every one of you guys streaming as well. How are you doing today, Calming?
Fantastic. How are you guys?
Oh, we're doing pretty good.
Awesome.
And just to let you guys know, my gamer tag is Crohn's. I host the stream, the Crone Zone, and this here is
Twisted Dagger.
And we are also Xbox gamers as well. And we want to welcome each one of you guys to the stream. Appreciate you guys joining in.
All right, we already got a follower.
Oh, hey! Nice.
The Saints.
It looks like Assassin's.
The Assassin.
Yeah, I went with Assassin as well on that one.
Here's the follow-up.
ASSAINS.
What?
See?
Oh.
Assassins.
Assassins. Just put a P.
I'm still going to say Assassins because I bet that's what he was going for.
No, just slip the little P in there. Ass pain.
No, not ass paint, no.
Ass pains.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
How you doing, Assassins?
Welcome to the stream.
So anyway, there's been a couple questions that has been floating around, and they're going to be for our guest host. One of the questions that I've seen is, Calming, why do you do this? Why do you stream? What made you want to do this?
Just for the love of gaming. You know, it's just all the time I just sat there playing games, achievement hunting, you know, hanging out with my friends, and a lot of people always kept telling me, you know, you have such a good voice, you know, and you give, I mean, why not give it a shot? I tried it a couple times back at Twitch. I'm good at Twitch. I had such a blast doing it. People were really cool about it, and yeah, it just kind of picked up after that.
Nice. And what about you, Twisted? Why did you do it? Why are you streaming?
As far as streaming, I mean, I've been planning for the longest time for, I would actually probably say about the past 2, maybe 3 years or so. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel, but I just, A, never had the funds to do it, B, actually never had the laptop to do it, which I'm actually helping to raise a little money for myself. It's a long process, but it's still going. So what I'm doing is I'm doing Mixer right here to get my feet wet type thing, so I can get used to the streaming before I start the stream.
Now, Calming, did you start on Mixer?
No, I started back in, it was maybe about a year and a half ago or so. I was on Twitch.
You were on Twitch. That's where you started your stream?
Yeah, I started my stream there. I wasn't as active as I am on Mixer. I streamed maybe 2 times a week, if that.
Now, are you original of the Beam community before it swapped over to Mixer?
Yes, I was part of Beam at first. I joined Beam back in January. So I've been on the site for, I think since January, halfway through the month. So it's been a good, about 7 months or so?
Well, to tell you the truth, that's about the same time I started my stream here on Beam. Was back in January.
Back in January, you didn't tell me about Beam until
it swapped over to Mixer, really.
Not only it was about a couple of months back, about the beginning of summer, you would probably think.
Yeah, something like that. Well, what's your insight about the whole changes from Beam to Mixer? What do you like about it?
I mean, you know, a lot of people were freaking out about it at first. Like, they didn't like the name change and all that stuff. I understand why they did it. I guess it was a whole, like, the brand, the name being something they could use in certain places, I guess, certain countries. So it's like, I think that's fair enough reason. I mean, as for what Mixer's been doing, I love it. I love that they introduced the whole co-streaming thing. That part is fantastic.
Especially the 4 co-stream. That's awesome.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I actually like how they can co-stream just like straight through the console now too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that was a great idea. They brought it to the Xbox. Now I've brought in like tons of new streamers, huge audience as well. Like, so they're doing a great job with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I would actually say so. I mean, I saw the Beam app on my Xbox. I glanced at it, but I didn't actually like use it. So I didn't actually even use Beam until it became Mixer.
And what about the what is that new Mixer app? The Mixer Create that's still in beta. Have you checked that out yet?
I tried once. Well, I made the mistake of trying it like in the middle of like this huge festival, so my stream was lagging like ungodly. But it seems cool. I just haven't.
I've tried it, but for some reason it's not connecting to my Xbox or my Mixer stream the way I want it to. It just won't. Like every time I broadcast, it won't come up. So I'm thinking, it's still in beta. Maybe they're still working on it. Give or take, something like that.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll get everything right. Because I mean, that's one of the things with being a Mixer. It's there's still some little small areas that they kind of need to work on. But I mean, it's still great. They're doing a fantastic job. So, but there's some little things here that they got to work on.
And what do you see for the future of Mixer?
Ooh, for the future, I don't know. I mean, maybe bigger co-streams. I think that'd be kind of cool. Like, I had more than 4 people.
Like maybe an 8 co-stream?
Oh, jeez.
Imagine that.
Oh, boy. I would probably start with... I would leave it at the 4 right now, then maybe move on to 6. Just don't jump straight to 8.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Slowly bring one extra person in at a time. Kind of test it out. Because right now, 4 alone, it's like it makes people's computers go nuts in their connection.
Yeah. But
already crazy.
How you doing, Editing Crayon? Panda Chick, welcome to the podcast. Our first podcast ever.
Hi, Editing Panda. Hold up.
And just to let you guys know, this is our guest. He is a fairly popular streamer on Xbox Live. His name is Calming Temper, which he does not have a calm temper. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you for
Appreciate you being
today.
here, dude.
Cheers.
All right, so let's see here.
What are you trying to do?
Pull up the browser real quick.
What am I pulling up?
You know what we're talking about. But anyway, Calming. When it came to streaming, like you said, you were into video games for so long. You played video games for so long. Why didn't you just stay by playing video games? Why did you want to stream? What made you decide, I want to do this? I want to have a lot of people watch me do this.
Well, I mean, because it's one of the reasons why, like, my friends and I, like, back then we started a YouTube channel. Shut it down, unfortunately, due to, like, medical reasons. But, like, it's one of the reasons, same reasons why we started a YouTube channel. It's just, there were so many moments where, like, we do something so epic, or something is just hilarious, and it's just like, oh, like, I wish I recorded it. I wish somebody, would have been able to see stuff like that. So, yeah, it's just one of those reasons, just, so people can actually watch, like, how we play, and watch the stupid things we do, or, like, those clutch moments that we have in gaming, it's just fun to share that along with other people that we meet online. And I'm also streaming because, I've popped into random streams before, and I've met some really awesome people. And I've noticed, like, that's really cool to do, like how they set up some of their streams with their sound effects and the overlays that they have. I'm like, that's badass. That's really awesome. I really want to give that a shot as well. So that's another reason why, just to see what kind of things I can do with my stream. Plus, a lot of those awesome gaming moments that we don't lose out on them. Like, you can share them with other folks out there on the internet.
Right. And when you first started streaming and you started getting those people watching you and following you and subscribing to you, what was your reaction? How was the feeling?
All I did was question, why the hell are these people watching me? Like, I'm
That's
not
how I
that
question
cool.
every
Come on
stream.
It's like I'm
now.
not
Just
doing
playing
so good.
games. But, and I appreciate everyone that comes into my channel and hangs out. It's really cool of them to do that. And, with all the support that they've been showing, like, love them all to death. But yeah, my first reaction, like, I was like a little kid when I had, like, a couple people watching me. I'm like, oh my god, people are actually there. They actually like me. I can't believe it. Yeah, so it's really awesome once you see your channel slowly start to grow up.
Do you have any future, uh, I guess, things coming up for your stream? Anything special?
Yeah, I'm trying to expand some more stuff, like even like adding little things, like maybe some music in the background. People have asked about that. To even like my daughter, she likes to play Minecraft. Maybe having like a little mini co-stream with her, like in the future, like father-daughter type of stream, or
Oh, that'd be nice.
yeah. I'm also gonna be working on some perler bead art. I'm not sure if you guys know what that is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I might be doing more of those streams down the road. I plan on building a new schedule for my channel so that way I can actually start doing other things because I just am kind of like figuring out every day like what am I going to play this time? I don't know. Maybe people like this. No, this time I'm going to set a schedule so I know what I'm going to be doing every time.
Yeah, that's what I would actually like to start as well. I mean, as far as the streaming goes, I haven't actually been able to stream myself for like past couple of weeks actually because I just started a second job, and what I've been doing is I've just been streaming like just whenever I can, but it's mostly been like Overwatch. But I also do play other games, like I also have Borderlands 2, I also have Diablo 3, I have the newer Doom. That one's amazing. I absolutely love that game.
Yeah.
That one's like really amazing. I love it. But as far as like wanting to set schedule, I would like to have a set schedule, but it's just that with both jobs, it's just like they schedule me whenever they want to schedule me. So it's a little hard to keep up with it.
Well, one of the issues I have is with my job, because I work for the state, and I'm not going to go into detail what I do. It's just very dangerous. But anyway, my job, you can't really tell when you're off, when you're going to be working more than you want to, or so on and so forth. That's one of the issues I'm having about creating a schedule for my stream. So anytime that I actually have free time, that's when I stream. And a lot of people have been telling me, hey, why not get a schedule? Well, you need to know my job. Plus, my second job is a musician. I play in a band, and I got to make practices. I got to get albums cut, and so on and so forth. So my busy life is very busy, but I do stream as often as I possibly can, which is quite a bit for my busy schedule. And it's usually during the night, or else I'm in other people's streams, checking them out, saying hi to another, like you, of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
Canadian Kitty Cat, welcome to the podcast. Thanks for that follow.
appreciate it. But a lot of people don't understand is when it comes to streaming, some people just can't stream as often as they want to, so they never make it big. But then at that point, they think, well, I'm never going to make it big. I mean, do I want to make this a career? Well, streaming isn't really a career, in my own opinion. It's an entertainment at first. You have to get somewhere, and it takes a lot, and I mean a lot of patience and ingenuity and like most of your time to grow into making a possible career. But starting off, keep the job that you have now. Do what you can. Don't try to just say, you know what, streaming, I'm going to make that a career. This is it. I promise you, you're going to be kicked out of your house faster than you could think.
And it's very true. Like, and that's what I always tell people. Like, when they come into my channel, they're like, I don't know how you do it. Like, sometimes I've only got like one viewer, or sometimes even zero, and then I stream for like, an hour, and then I just give up. And it's like, well, that's the thing. Like, you gotta be patient with it. First off, like I said, you have to be patient. It doesn't matter if you have one viewer or like 100 viewers. You gotta play your game or whatever you're doing and show that you're having fun with it. You just gotta focus on what you love to do, which is gaming, or drawing, and whatever your passion is. It doesn't matter how many viewers you have. Just show that you're having fun, and trust me, more people will come in. And I mean, as for scheduling your streams, trust me, I know all about it. When it comes, it's kind of difficult because I do have a full-time job as well, and I've got my wife and my kids, so I got to make time for all that other stuff with my life, and then hopping into the stream. So some people notice I hop into the stream super late. I still squeeze in at least a good 2 hours online, so that way I can at least hop in every once in a while for folks. And when I always tell people, worry about your life first. If you have time to stream, great. If not, it's just find the time later on. Take care of your own life first. Take care of yourself first, and then the streaming part comes in. Then, you're relaxed, all your stuff's taken care of, and then it'll show on the stream, okay, I'm good, I'm not stressed out, I can enjoy my game.
Yeah, I could actually highly relate to that. When I stream, I try by least an hour, maybe hour and a half, as far as streaming goes. The shortest one I probably ever would have said I've done was about 50 minutes or so, and that happened just a couple of days. The longest one I've ever done, I was planning for a 24-hour stream, and as Calming Temper actually said, your health and well-being would come first. So I actually had a little bit of a family issue where that cut that entire 24-hour stream way short to only 8.
The best thing that I would actually tell my viewers, make streaming a hobby at first. Make it a thing that's just for fun.
Yeah.
Make it just entertainment in your life. Don't cut out everything else, though.
Yeah.
Because that's all it's going to be, at least in the beginning. That's all it's going to be. But at that point, when you're starting to get popular, then you could think about, making it a thing in your life, making it bigger. But don't rush it. And a lot of people I've seen rush it, and they get hurt by doing that, and that's just crazy. You don't want to do that. Streaming takes time, and I mean more time than a lot of people can think.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're still learning it, if you're not used to it. Like, if you didn't start off on Twitch, you don't have those the years of experience. One of the things you want to do is take your time. Because I haven't streamed on Twitch before. I've never done it on YouTube. I started on Beam in general.
Mixer.
No, it was Beam at first. I started on Beam before it swapped over to Mixer. I've been doing this since January. But, I mean, look where I'm at so far. Not bad.
Not entirely.
Am I planning on making this go further? Yes, but I'm taking my time. I still go to work. I still hang out with my girl. I make time for my friends. I do everything I can for my life. Streaming comes last because this is an entertainment. This is something I enjoy doing on my spare time. Granted, yes, I love hanging out with you guys as well. It is great to have each and every one of you guys, but you make time for yourself, especially if you guys planning on streaming and going far with it. Take your time with it. Don't try to rush it. It can take years, but that's fine. Okay, that is perfectly fine. Don't try to rush things.
Yeah.
Just because you're starting to get followers back to back to back to back, subscribers, so on and so forth. Take your time because it still can bite you in the butt.
Yeah.
Don't stress yourself out, especially when either A, it takes too long, or B, that you just keep getting follower after follower, subscriber after subscriber. Don't push that anxiety on yourself to where it's like you have to get this out or they won't like anything. You just I would probably say just keep it at your own pace. I mean, they followed you for going at that pace. Why don't you just keep going? Mm-hmm. And then probably maybe consider after a few either months, years, however much time it is down the road, then maybe, like you said earlier, taking this from a hobby to actually something you could take a real good look into.
Yeah. And I want to thank everybody who is following us today.
Cethos.
If you guys do
Shout
like
out.
what you see, please hit those follow buttons
Thank you,
to both of the streams. Keep them coming. We appreciate every one of you guys and your support to these streams as well.
Oh, Canadian Kitty Cat, thanks for the following me too. Even though I'm not co-streaming, that's awesome.
Thanks for real.
Look, she followed me right here too.
Thanks for love.
Yeah.
You can see yes, by the way, guys. For those that follow. Sorry, I just got that. But but yeah, as you guys were saying, like being patient when it comes to streaming. Like, trust me, by the very end, you know, after you really put that work into it, you'll notice it'll be worth it.
Oh,
And that's how it started. Like, you know, I mean, yeah, so you'll notice some people's channels, they're huge. Like, they have tons of people watching them, and that's because, you know, they started somewhere. They started slow, and we all start slow. It happens.
We all start somewhere.
Exactly. Everyone starts somewhere. You just got to be patient with it. And trust me, your channel will pick up. Worry about the game. Have fun with it. And people will notice that you're having fun, and that's how they're going to like you.
I mean,
what do you think of those, and this is a question for you, Kami. What do you think of those streamers that play those very, like, horror games, those terrifying games, and you get the reaction from the people that are watching, and you see that person who's streaming, and they just have that scary moment, that jump. They're like, "Oh my god!" What do you?
Those are amazing.
Do you think that that's like one of the best ways to stream? Because I get a lot of feedback saying that is.
that's actually why I would. Oh, sorry for interrupting you.
No, you go for it.
That's why actually, as far as my own mixer, Twisted Dagger, I am somewhere in the chat up there. That's why I would actually like to wait to even play my horror games, because I have Outlast. I have Layers of Fear. I love Layers of Fear. I would love to play that for my followers, but I just don't have my own camera, so that way they could see my reaction, because the reaction is half of the experience.
Right.
I would actually say so. If something scares them, they don't know if it scares you if you don't have a camera.
Exactly. And I think scarier games is better with the camera, because the stream loves the reaction. It's like they have this mentality that it's the most exciting thing to see the person playing the game just freak out. And they're like in love with it.
Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag he's still amazing. And also hashtag don't sue us. But I would actually probably say that was how Markiplier got from where he was then to how he shot straight up now, especially with those FNAF games.
Yeah.
With the FNAF games.
Yeah.
How his reactions.
What about you, Kami? Do you play those horror games? Do you let your viewers see your reactions?
That smile.
But no, I haven't really tried a horror stream yet. I've been wanting to.
You should.
But I'm afraid that I'm gonna like yell super loud sometime and wake everyone up and anger.
Yeah, as far as my streaming goes, I don't even. There are times where I don't even stream until by at least like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, where everybody else is asleep.
Yeah, I pretty much do the same thing, but yet my house is so dense that I wouldn't wake anybody up. But I still don't know if I want to do it.
Well, maybe except for that one person that's direct.
Because I'm not gonna lie, guys, I scare easily, and
yes, he does.
I don't know if you guys remember the Xbox 360 game Fear.
Yes.
Yep.
I love that game.
I played that game for the first time, and I remember really well. I was walking in this hallway up to a booth. It was like a security booth. And you could look up at like some monitors, and you would see this little girl in the monitor in the hallway staring at you, and you're like, wait a minute, what? And you look back, she's not there. You look back at the monitor, she's not there. At that point, I threw my controller down. I said, I am done with this. I can't do this no more. This is too scary for me. This is not the kind of game I want to play no more. I can't do this. And then my brother had to calm me down and then put me back into the game. So I'm like crawling through this air vent, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere in the dark, this head just like raises up, and her hair kind of clears her face, and she just looks at me in this weird way. I was like, I'm done. I can't do this. I can't. And I have not touched that game since. And I refuse to touch it still. I can't do scary games. I will eventually...
Want me to walk you through it?
No, I will eventually do it again. But I'm still traumatized.
Just a little, maybe. By the way you're describing it, it made it sound like a little bit of a grudge.
Yeah, man, it looked like The Grudge, but yet I can get through a scary movie, but a video game, I'm so in depth into a video game that I feel like, oh God, this is me
Especially
actually happening right now. I can't. This is no.
Especially the way they're getting now. Oh, how you doing?
Hey Lou, what's up?
Hola, Lou. Welcome.
Y'all, welcome to the stream.
But yeah, dude, I absolutely love horror. Anything horror, actually. I remember my first horror movie ever.
Mhm.
My first horror movie ever. I was like 5 or 6. My parents were. It's an oldie, but it's a really good. 13 Ghosts. You remember that movie?
Oh
I
yeah.
remember that one.
Oh,
That was
that
a
one's an
good
oldie,
movie.
but that's an oldie, but a real goodie. I loved it.
Yeah.
I watched that 5 or 6. I was fine. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I didn't do that. I was like, oh, this is actually really intriguing. That's what actually got me into the horror genre. Scary games, especially the way they're getting now,
Mhm.
they're actually getting a lot more immersive and better. I love how that's going out. Probably a little
Wow.
tough luck for you, buddy, but I just love how they're going. But as far as like horror movies, still thus far, and probably for keep going on for the while. Favorite horror movie, Sinister. I
haven't seen that.
absolutely love that horror movie.
I still need to see that when I get a
It
chance.
is actually really good, and if you're into gruesome, that's for you. If you're not, that's not for you. Especially the second one. Ooh. Some of the scenes in there are pretty. What's the word? Detailed, per se. Oh man, it's pretty.
What
bloody.
about you,
It's
Colin?
pretty
What
bloody.
would be your favorite horror flick?
Oh man, I don't know. Like I never really had a favorite horror movie, but I love horror movies. I watch them all the time. Games, yeah, they get me all the time. So I mean, but as for I don't have a favorite horror movie. The last horror movie that really got me, call me a wuss all you want, would be Paranormal Activity Part 1. Part 1. The others were good. Well, not the. Never mind. Some of them were good, but Part 1 was the one that really got me.
Sorry about the technical difficulties.
Oh, we're still good.
Paranormal Activity actually it wasn't too bad as people are saying that it was absolutely trash.
Well, the one thing that got me with Paranormal Activities was, and don't quote me on this because I know you guys are going to be like, you don't know what you're talking about, is I was like, wow, that was actually kind of scary to actually believe that's actually real. But then, all of a sudden, they come out with a deleted scene. I'm like, what? A blooper? What? It's like, and that was, I'm talking about the first one, guys. I'm like, why? You guys had me going. What?
Why would
This
you
is
do
the way it
blooper
should have
reel?
ended? What?
And then they just keep on going with the string. I
They
think
should
there's
not
like
have even added the
6 movies
chance
now.
of having a deleted scene. Like, I don't care which way it ended, just end it. Don't add it should have ended this way. No. Leave it.
Yeah.
You would have had me going, like, oh my god, this is actually real. This happens. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, I believe there are some other ones that are similar-ish to that, like Haunting in Connecticut. I remember that one.
I still haven't seen that. And you know
you
how many
haven't seen
times
it?
I've tried to watch that? I have still not seen that.
You still haven't seen Haunting in Connecticut? That one's actually not too bad. It doesn't have the full camera, like just security camera like Paranormal Activity does, but it's actually like through a handheld camera and you could actually see the picture just slightly more clearly. Yeah, it's actually a lot better. It's not the wagging around. You don't get that motion stopness from like Paranormal Activity does with their handheld cameras. It's actually not entirely too bad. I actually like Haunting in Connecticut. And there are some other ones that I can't really name off of the top of my head.
I'll tell you, the
but,
best horror film that I have seen, and to this day I can still say it's one of my favorites, would be the Amityville Horror.
Which
collection? Both. All of them.
Both?
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
I
Both,
actually liked Amityville.
both Amityville 1 and 2. I don't think they came out with a 3, though.
I don't think they did either.
But 1 and 2, my favorite. I was like, wow, That's something.
And I heard that they're actually wanting to come out with a remake here. Probably not within like this year, of course, next year, but probably here within the few following years.
I know, Lou. I know.
We're sorry.
Well, we're doing the best we can with what we got.
Yeah.
All good.
But what do you think? Have you seen Amityville?
The last Amityville I saw was...
I'm talking about the older ones, like the ones
No,
they
not
first
the
came
older
out with. I seen those.
Dude, another I would actually say was pretty good was Evil Dead.
I saw part 1.
You saw part 1. There's actually 3 parts, believe it or not. There's Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2, and it's the Dark Army or something like that. That's under technicality that they're doing.
Okay.
But Evil Dead, they did come out with a remake for the Evil Dead, the first one. They didn't come out with a remake for the other 2, but they did come out with the first one. The newer one actually wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I heard it stuck to the original movie pretty well, but I never saw it.
I'll tell you, there's this one that I've been told a lot about, and because of what I heard, I'm like, I don't think I'd want to see that.
Well,
what was it called? Like Centipede? Centipede Man? Or?
The Human Centipede?
Yeah, Human Centipede.
Oh.
I heard about that, and I was like,
no.
I don't know if I want to see that.
No, you don't. It will scar you for life.
Yeah, probably will. I'm like, no, I'm good. Thank you.
Especially the second one. That one's even worse.
It's not much of a horror.
That one will scar. No, that's not a horror. That's not really a horror movie at all. That one's just. Oh.
Now, see, if anybody wants to get me,
not as in bad. It's just like it will make you gag.
If anybody wants to get me,
if
anybody wants to understand Crohn's, the way he thinks, the way he reacts, I grew up on Disney. Disney films was me. I can probably sing any Disney song that's ever come out. I love Disney with a passion. I have yet to go to Disney World, which I still plan on going.
I have. But I've also seen the Blue Man Group over at Universal Studios.
It's sheer fact. That's more me. I'm more the fun, the entertaining kind of guy who likes to goof off every now and then.
I goof off every time. It's not every now and then.
But you know what? I blame Disney for that.
Dude, guys, viewers of the podcast, we literally were jamming out to Disney last night while setting this whole thing up.
Yeah, right. I had Disney playing in the background. I was singing Let It Go from Frozen, damn it.
We didn't play Let It Go from Frozen last night.
You weren't around at the time. Yeah, I did Moana too, didn't I?
Yep.
Moana. I've seen that movie probably like a good 300 times now.
You know what's amazing is with Moana, to this day, I've not seen the first 30 minutes of the damn movie. So I never know how it starts. The only time I actually get to watch Moana is when she's already on the island with the demigod. Like, she's already there. I'm like,
dude, that's like the first. That's like there? 45 minutes later, dude.
I'm like, how did she get there? Okay, did she just sail?
Yeah, look, it's on Netflix.
Oh, I know it's on Netflix. I just never have time to watch TV. I have a busy schedule.
My son, he's only like just turned 9 months. That's his favorite movie. So I've seen I've never seen it from beginning to end actually. So it's kind of the same right there. But I've seen bits and pieces where I've learned almost all the songs, and I've seen possibly the entire movie in bits and pieces. At least a good 20 times. That's the one movie he always likes. He always goes to that one.
Yeah, and I bet you know how to sing You're Welcome.
What can I say except you're welcome?
I hear it in the background and I start singing it to myself and I catch myself halfway through. I'm like, you're welcome. Oh, shit. I always catch myself.
Damn, well, my son did it to me again. Damn it.
Crohn's. Just remember. Again, not going into too much detail. One of those 2 jobs that I have is at a movie theater.
No, I know that. And I might have to take you up on one of your offers someday. I might just have to go to a movie theater.
Especially with that new It movie coming out next month.
Yes, I cannot wait for the new movie It. Have you seen that trailer?
I haven't seen the new trailer for It yet.
It actually looks pretty legit.
The only thing that kind of throws me off about this It compared to the old It is his buck rabbit teeth. I'm like, what?
Oh, really? You have buck teeth?
He has if you look at the trailer, especially when he's in the sewer meeting little Georgie before he kills him, he has buck teeth like a damn rabbit. And I'm like, what? Shouldn't they be like fangs, claws, or something? Buck teeth like a rabbit? Why? Does he have a carrot in his hand or something instead of a balloon this time?
What's up, Doc?
Like I don't understand. If you guys get a chance, take a look at the trailer to it. It's very interesting, especially when Georgie meets him right there in the sewer. He's got buck teeth, and you're like, that's not scary at all. That's actually kind of humorous. It's so cute.
That's awesome.
Little bunny clown. Okay, guys. Well, it is 1:18. We are going to do what we call the Twisted Report, which we have little, I guess, quotes. I guess you could say.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I guess what you could say is quotes, and it's basically our friend here, Twisted Dagger, reading off some quotes that he finds online, and you guys seeing our reactions to them. So this is now the Twisted Report.
Twisted Report. We really need to change that
name.
name.
No, not change, because everything he say is twisted about this report.
Yeah, I literally, it is also on my Xbox, but as my quote, it actually says, I'm not sick, I'm twisted. Yes, sick makes it sound like there's a cure. Here's actually a really good one. You know, my debit card is actually starting to feel more like a gift card. Not sure how much is on this, but we'll give it a try.
You know, I believe that.
It's still hard keeping up with all the bills, even with 2 jobs. I mean, one's at minimum wage and one's just like maybe $1 above it. That's it. And the minimum wage only gives me like 20 hours a week. The $1 above it one gives me maybe like 30 at some points, 35. So it's
bad.
Both of those together still isn't that.
That is terrible.
Yeah,
That's
it
horrible. I need those jobs.
Hey, Crones, have you Crones and Calming? Have y'all ever seen the first Toy Story?
Of course.
I have.
So you remember that one part where Buzz is like all loopy and Woody's actually still trying to escape? So when Woody says, "Hey Buzz, will you get up here and lend me a hand?" and Buzz just tosses his hand up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that part? Okay, so here's a cute little story. It's by Ezekiel. I'm gonna guess this is off Tumblr, but it says, I have a friend with a prosthetic arm, and he once confided in me that after seeing this movie, he always wanted someone to ask him for this, like, to give him a hand. Then one day, they were at the grocery store with him and a couple of other people, and one of our friends just couldn't reach a box that was on the top shelf and asked him, "Dude, give me a hand here." And I swear to Christ, he practiced this, because at the speed in which he slipped off his prosthetic arm was blinding, and then he hurled his arm at her. He unfortunately got a tad overexcited, and instead of just landing near her, it spun out and essentially slapped her in midair. Now we say all the time around him, and he just blames Disney for the fact that he doesn't have a girlfriend.
Oh my god.
Why can't I actually see that happening in some... I actually also do have a couple of friends that have prosthetics, either because they lost it to, like, some sort of disease or something other like that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you actually just think about that, just taking off your arm, hurling it at someone, and just getting his head overexcited, just slaps him in the air.
You know, I wonder how that would work with like a prosthetic foot or like a leg. It's like, what would you say to get them to take their leg off and throw it at you? Like, hey, break a leg.
Hey, at least he still has a leg to stand on.
Yeah.
Cheesy pickle.
There you go.
So I actually do have a few friends, that just say, I woke up this morning, meditated, did 50 push-ups, drank green tea, and went out for a 30-minute walk. Here I am. I woke up and I spent an hour just waking up.
Yeah.
I believe it.
I mean, here's another one that goes, follows along right with that. How do people get up and motivate themselves at 5 or 6 in the morning to go to the gym? I struggle to crack a smile by 2 p.m.
Yes, I agree. Oh my God! Most of these are so true, and we know it. We all know it's true.
It is very sad, but it's still very true. You know, here's a pro tip. Every day is leg day when you run from your problems. What would you say, Common?
No, you keep on going.
Every day is leg day when you run from your problems.
I like that. I like that.
You know, this one is so true that I would actually say if physically and slightly mentally hurts.
Okay.
Having plans sounds like a good idea until you have to put on clothes and leave the house.
Yeah.
Oh God, and I hate those days, which is every day.
Oh man. Oh, of course. Now here's some for here's a little bit of inspiration for just some of those people that get down, because this is a happy podcast. We like to make everybody happy around our podcast and at least live life a little. You know, you can lie down for people to walk on you, and they will still complain that you're not flat enough. Just live your life, dude. Like, you don't have to follow what everybody says.
What's that one you told me yesterday about the $50 bill?
Oh, that one's just like right below it, I believe. It's somewhere around here.
You remember how it went?
Yeah. It's actually, I believe it's on that phone, actually.
While you do that, I want to give a shout out to the stream. Welcome you guys. Thank you guys for catching us in our little podcast. Want to welcome our guest host, who is Calming Temper. We are very happy to have him. And
Thank you.
if you guys do like what you see, please hit that follow. Support both of these streams. We want to see as many followers as we can. We want to see the love and support.
Where'd it go?
You get to 400.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to 400.
I'm trying to get to 100.
I think I'm only like 25 away.
2 away.
2 away. I'm 2 away.
Yeah, you're 2 away?
I'm so close.
I'm not 2 away. Dude,
No,
I only have 2.
You still got like a lot.
I got a long way to go. Where is it?
You not remember how it went?
I remember partially how it went, not the whole...
I think I remember how it went.
Oh, here it is. Found it. Okay, so, Calming. Here's something for you. If I offered you $50, would you take it?
Absolutely.
How about if I crumple it up and stepped on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you still would take it even though it's been crumpled up and stepped on. Do you know why?
Why?
Because it's still $50. Its worth hasn't changed. I mean, the same literally goes for you and like anybody else. If you have a bad day or something bad happens to you, you're not worthless. If someone crumples you up, steps on you, your worth does not change. You are still just as valuable as you were before.
Yep, I agree. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
I like that. That's actually very good.
I really love that one. That one's just like really resonates with me because I have been crumpled up and stepped on several times.
With where I work, I get that every day.
But are you a placemat?
Pretty much. I'm more of a punching bag where I work. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Why do you keep drinking that coffee, dude?
Oh, because I love my coffee.
Well, as for me, I mean, I don't really ride and shine. Most days I just caffeinate and hope for the best.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, by the way, Calming, guess what I found online?
What's up?
They created this new exercise bicycle that is basically ran off an Android phone. You know the app that most Android phones come with? That's that fitness app?
Yeah.
Built into a phone. See if you can find a link to that on there.
Link to what?
Just go to the internet browser and type in Android bicycle. but it's an Android that is built into a phone. Okay, and it's basically ran off this phone. When you're pedaling, it's not only telling you how far you're going, your walking distance, riding distance, and all that stuff, and how much carbs and so on you're losing, but you're charging the phone at the same time. So you can constantly exercise.
Android what?
Bicycle. And one of the other things it has sensors on the wheels that shoots undetectable lasers on the sides to identify the just go all. Identify the surrounding, tell you how close you're getting to certain locations, whether or not you need to back off, or someone's approaching you from the side and you're not seeing them. It tells you this stuff because you can plug a headphone, like a head kit, into the Android itself on the bottom, so you could listen to music, listen to how far you're going, and plus the detectors will signal you, kind of like give you a little beep to prevent you from going that certain direction. Like if there's like a car coming in from the left side, it beeps right in your left ear.
Interesting.
Isn't it?
That is very interesting.
Yeah, that's very cool. Wow.
I saw that. I was like, wow, look at that. That's it right there. Can you get the link off that, please? And put it. Yeah, right there. Just grab that and put it in the screen. I'm going to put that link to that bicycle for everybody to see in the stream, because this is actually a very interesting bike. When I saw that, I couldn't stop. I had to read that. That is a very, very interesting thing if you guys like exercising. Take a look at it. I really think it's worth it.
24 away from us for the 400. Hey, Lou's hosting us. Appreciate that, Lou.
Hey, Lou, thanks for the host, man. Appreciate it.
Looking at this bike right now.
Yeah,
Are you?
everything. And, it's calming. I believe that's 2 away.
Yep.
Or Canadian. I'm
No,
not
it's calming.
sure. Is
2 away.
it calming?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Away.
24 for me. Oh, Canadian kitty cat's on the dot. Like she's like, the Canadian's just like literally, like on it.
Thanks, Cat.
Here, let me do something here real quick.
What do you think of that bike? Ain't that interesting?
Yeah, that's really cool.
Now, would you ever buy a bike like that? Me, I don't exercise enough to want to buy a bike.
There you go. Now you're 1 away.
I saw that. Thanks for the follow there, Twisted.
Not a problem, dude.
Buddy.
You know, here's me. If you guys want to get the sense of me, whenever I go to a gym, I walk in, I walk out, because walking in was enough exercise for me.
And here's me. I want to travel more. My bank account's here saying, like, to the park.
Yeah. That is.
No, I haven't been to a gym in a good while, so.
I would like to, because I am way too skinny for my own.
I went to a gym like a couple of weeks ago, and I stood there watching everybody exercise, and I was sweating off that. I was like, whew, you guys.
What a workout just watching y'all.
Just watching y'all getting a workout. Like, my mind was working out enough.
Working out. I work out enough in my job, so.
Yeah, so do I. I do a lot of walking, a lot of restraining, a lot of physical. I mean, I don't need no gym. I'm good.
Yeah. Well, my job, I'm a mailman, so I'm outdoors all the time.
Hey,
like
is
crazy,
it you who's taking my packages away from me?
That's what everyone asks me to. As soon as I'm like, yeah, I'm a mailman, it's like, oh, yeah, I ordered a package or I ordered something. You know when it's gonna come in? It's like, I don't know you. I don't know your name. I don't know where you live. How am I supposed to know this?
I don't know
Love
you.
the job, but it's a curse to walk around like in public with anything mailman related on.
Are you one of the mailmen who walk around, or do you drive your car?
I more in the truck.
More in the truck.
Like, I gotta get out. And some of my routes, I do have to like hop out at like every house and deliver the mail, but I don't walk too much. More of the hopping in and out of the truck.
Yeah, because every now and
then,
then, especially around this neighborhood, I see a mailman who, like, he parks his truck like blocks away, and I'm talking about like 20 blocks away, carries this big old satch full of mail, just delivering. I'm like, you can't drive your car? You don't want to be lazy like the rest of us, regular people?
The regular people.
Yeah.
Okay. How you doing, Little Blue?
Little Blue, hey, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, I used to do walking
Stream
around,
slash
but I think
podcast.
those are tough stuff. Walking around, they can be scary.
What's the worst thing about a mailman's job?
Dogs.
That's exactly what I was
I
gonna
was going to say
say.
that too. Dogs. Definitely dogs.
I was gonna say highly likely the dogs.
It's a tie between dogs or the weather. Like, it depends where you're delivering the mail. Like, I'm in Colorado, so I deal with random weather all the time.
Texas, like where I'm at, if you actually go to Texas, give it about 10 minutes, the weather changes.
Yeah.
So you're always carrying an umbrella and a heavy coat.
Pretty much. I literally always have an umbrella in my backpack.
Yeah, I carry a coat in my car, umbrella in my car, sunscreen in my car, heavy coat in my car. It's just like I got everything ready for weathering.
Welcome to Texas, where you can have all 4 seasons in less than a week.
I remember one day I went into work, it was snowing, and this was like November. It was snowing. I went in for about an hour, I came back out, it was sunny. I was like, what? It was like so cloudy that I couldn't even see sky in the horizon. What? So then I go back in, I come out, it is raining. It is pouring rain. I mean, really bad. It has a big storm. Like, I was just out here an hour ago. Why are you doing this? And then another hour, it felt like fall. I'm like, well, this is what it's supposed to feel like.
Again, yeah.
It's like that,
Welcome to Texas, where you can have all 4 seasons in less than a week.
Yeah, in less than a week, exactly.
Yeah, it's just as bad over here. Like, when I go to work, I gotta make sure if I'm wearing shorts, yes, bring a jacket or an umbrella. Plus, bring a hat just in case, because it always happens to me where it's like it starts a beautiful sunny day and then it's like snowing for an hour, stops, back to the rain, and then it's just like I deal with that all the time over here.
Lou, am I going to stream Honor? I really don't have the game, but if you want me to, if my guys who follow me like to see that, I mean, I don't mind getting it when I get a chance. And then I'll stream with you sometime.
How you doing there?
Hold on. Welcome.
Hey, Scorch. By the way, for all you guys to know, Scorch is actually part of our podcast. It's just she was having some difficulties with her computer issues.
Okay.
But she is actually part of our podcast. And hopefully we'll have her on our next podcast.
Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Miss you, Scorched. I never met you, but
Miss you.
I think you got a little brown on your nose there, Tim. I just might want to rub that off.
No, that's my skin. That's my skin, dude. That's racist.
I wasn't talking to you. Dude, you want to go racism? I would.
I wouldn't care. They might.
Yeah, they might care. I can't do that in front of the stream. I would probably get ridiculed. I won't be streaming after that day.
Not because only of the followers, I'm pretty sure also because of the actual site itself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So, Calming, you actually thinking about becoming a partner for Mixer?
I would love that. You know, like, pretty much my goal, like that whole finish line.
Oh, it's okay, Scorch.
It's not, just to be a partner streamer. I mean, that's one of the things that I would love to do as, like, my job is to become a pro streamer, partner and everything, that I could do this all, every day, like 4 to 8 hours every day. I would love to be able to do that for everyone. A lot of people keep asking if I can hop online more, and it's like kind of hard right now if I got a full-time job. It's difficult. So that's one of the things. Voice acting is another thing that I'm hoping to get into more. I've been
voice acting, like for anime or cartoons or something.
Anything when it comes to cartoons or the future. Fingers crossed would be awesome, like a movie, an animated movie down the road, something like that. I would love to be a professional voice actor as well as like a partner stream. That if I could have that as one of as my career, where it's like streaming most of the time while also dropping, like recording lines for other things, that would be amazing. That's what I've been like working on for the last couple of years. So, fingers crossed.
And just to let you know, Kami, I never did tell you this, but I kind of have like a third job, I guess you could say. Yeah. It's like once a year, maybe twice a year that I do this job.
Working out doesn't count as a job.
Well, working out could be considered a job.
If it's once a year, I highly doubt it's considered a job.
You never know. I mean, I could work out on the street and get paid for it. Be a street performer, just working out. Lay a bunch of mats down. Come join me. Let's do the running man.
Hey, Krampus, what's up?
How you doing?
Hey, Krampus, what's up? But one of the other jobs I do, and I love this job because I've met a lot of famous people doing it, is I am a guest host for voice actors or actors and actresses and so on and so forth. I've met the original Sailor Moon group.
No way.
I did.
You've never told me this.
Oh, that's really awesome.
Yeah, and my job was to make sure I, did whatever I could to please them. I picked them up from the airport in my own personal vehicle. I would pick them up.
Oh, yeah.
I would stay in the same hotel as them. We would go to bars together. We would hang out all the time. We would go to restaurants together. It's like the perfect job for anybody who has fans out there. And I got to meet one of my all-time favorite actors. And to this day, I'm still not disappointed.
Hey, Squish pointed out a pretty good point right there. I want to take a look at that title.
Yeah, I see it. But it's still our first stream. It's fine. But anyway, my very favorite actor was Kevin Sorbo. I grew up watching Hercules, the legendary journey, and he was Hercules in that. And ever since then, he was my favorite actor. And I finally got to meet him on one of those guest host tours that I did. And that was here in Texas. It was in Corpus Christi. It was really great. I got to shake his hand. We got to go out to a restaurant. And all the actors, whether you meet them at the place or not, because what we do is, as guest hosts, because that's what I was, as a guest host, we would stay in the same hotel, but so would all the other actors. It doesn't matter whether you're hosting them or not. The other actors would stay in that 5 or 4-star hotel as well. So you ate the best food. You could call room service all you want. It's all paid for because their agent covers you too, as well as their.
And why haven't you ever taken me on these expeditions?
Right? Jeez.
Hopefully in December, I'm going to California to guest host for the Supernatural crew.
You are most definitely taking me there.
Oh, that's so cool.
I am so excited because I am a big fan of Dean.
I'm a huge fan of Supernatural, just
show.
in general.
I love him. He's awesome. I have his personality. I love fucking pie. I have his jacket. I got his emblem necklace. I mean, I'm a big Dean fan.
So
And
when is this so I can already ask the dates?
it's in December. I don't have the specific details
Get
yet.
those details.
Stop hitting me. But that's one of my other jobs I do. So hey, if you ever make it big, we might actually meet.
Well,
You are taking me on this expedition with you.
right?
Yeah, keep your fingers crossed, guys.
You are taking me on this expedition with you.
I'll think about it.
You are.
Shout out, by the way, and thank you to H2O Delirious for that follow. I just hit 400.
400! Woo! This is a celebration.
Did you just do the Raise the Roof thing?
Celebrate good times, come on.
Oh, that's too awesome.
Oh my
Sorry, I
god.
just have to share that. I got really excited when I saw that big 400.
Yeah, as far as back to the voice acting thing, wanting to do, I would like to be a partner. I haven't actually full out considered thought about it until me and Crow actually talked about it a few nights ago, where it was like, huh.
Yeah, then I read the description to him and he just got bug-eyed, his jaw dropped, and he's like, I don't know if I'm gonna get there.
Dude, 100,000 followers and
Well, see,
averaging
a
like
basic
20,000 viewers.
Basic partnership, if I remember the stats correctly, requires 750 followers, approximately 10,000 viewers, and 60 constant viewers for 2 months.
Doable. It's very doable.
It's very good.
It is doable. It really is.
But,
Yeah.
like we said earlier in the stream, patience, young Padawan.
Yeah, no, I mean, when it comes to being the partnership thing here at Mixer, like, I know the minimum is 750. I'm probably gonna wait till I hit like close to 1,000 or hit 1,000, then I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I mean,
You know?
I'm going to try to be a partner. I'm
do
not rushing
or
it.
do not. There is no trying. You can't throw Star Wars references at me and not follow them yourself.
I most likely will become a partner eventually, but I'm going to do it like when I'm way above the stats that it's required of,
Yeah,
and
That's probably the best
I'm
way
more
to do
flexible in my scheduling
Oh yeah.
with my
That's it,
life
that's
in
it.
general. And that's probably when I'll start doing pro
yeah, and that's another thing that
partnership.
I'm glad you brought it up. That's another thing that I want to make sure I'm able to do if I become partnered is have like an actual fixed schedule where it's like I can start at this time. To me, I don't think I'll ever have like a finish time, but I at least have a start time on every, whatever days I want to stream. That's what I really want to make sure to have down the road. It's like no matter what, on Mondays I'm starting, boom, this time. That way people can at least like join me once the stream starts.
Yeah.
I don't like being late or, because right now when people ask me, hey, what time do you plan on streaming tomorrow? It's just like between this time and this time. There's like a 3-hour window. It's like, sorry, that's life, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's understandable. Like again, I don't even know about what times I'm gonna stream until I'm actually going to stream today because I haven't streamed in like X amount of days or X amount of again like even back then X amount of weeks.
Yeah.
One of the things about me is whenever I'm streaming and I'm getting off for the day, a lot of people say, well, when are you streaming tomorrow? When are you streaming tomorrow? And the only thing I tell them is, I don't know. Depends on what I'm doing.
Wait, I'm streaming.
Say, I don't know. Do I have a schedule posted yet? No, so I don't know. Why are you asking?
Yeah,
I
that's
always
what
see
really
those messages always pop up on your feed every single time I'm there.
What are you doing tomorrow? What are you playing tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe whatever I'm in the mood for.
And I've also seen his Xbox messages. He has like 30 messages, probably all over the same thing. When are you going to stream? When are you going to stream?
Yeah.
What are you going to stream?
And that's just me getting on. And then I'm like hit with like 30-something messages, about 50-something invites to parties. I'm like, oh boy, my day's started already.
Yeah. I've been getting those too, or random people just hop into my live party, and I'm like, hi.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Coming, are you an Overwatch fan?
I am.
One, he's not. For
Well,
some
it's not
reason.
that I'm not. I mean, I can sit there, I can watch it, but would I play it? No.
Yeah, boring.
To me, if I had played it, I'd probably play it for like 30 minutes and get bored. And I'm like, okay, I'm done with this. I need to play something else. Bigger maps, more strategics, more. I need a lot more than just let's run and gun in small worlds. Great. Yeah, this is like Call of Duty, just cartoonish to me.
Really what it is.
I mean, it's just not my kind of game. I can sit there and watch it and enjoy myself. But will I play it? Maybe 30 minutes? Tops? Maybe less? But that's it. Everybody has their own ideal of games. Everybody likes their own certain games. They know their own feel to a specific game. Okay?
Yeah.
For instance, one of my favorite games, Battlefield. I love Battlefield.
I still need to get that. One of the games that you actually have invited me to that I actually don't like, I'm sorry, DC Online. I don't like that one that much.
I thought it was pretty good for what they came out with.
I don't like that one that much.
I
actually
see
I would go more to Warframe than DC.
Well, see, I played Warframe. I never could get into it because I never understood it.
Dude, it's Space Ninjas.
That's what I'm not understanding about it. What's wrong?
How can you not understand Space Ninjas?
And by the way, guys, just to let you know, the best Battlefield game that I've ever thought came out, Battlefield 4.
That's exactly what we
Battlefield
said.
1 is coming in a close second.
Yeah, that one's good. I play that one with my brother all the time.
Yeah, I play that.
I've seen
stream
a
that.
lot of gameplays of all the Battlefields.
I stream Battlefield 4. Not Battlefield 4, I'm sorry. I streamed Battlefield 1. I just recently got Battlefield 4 for the Xbox One, but when I had 360, oh man, I played that thing all the time. I was good at it. It's like I rarely went down. My KD was like 78 to like 3.
Yeah.
I was really good at it. Now I'm afraid because I haven't played it in so long, I'm going to jump into this, and I'm getting my butt handed to me. I'll be like, this is not the way I used to play.
Speaking of getting your butt handed to you, I did just recently get it. So did Crohn's, under technicality. But I just know that pretty much every follower in here, or every viewer in here, is just going to be like, you're going to die so much in here and get so frustrated. Dark Souls 3. I just got that 2, maybe 3 days ago. He just got it last week.
Fun. And good luck.
Say the truth.
Exactly.
The only thing I like about Dark Souls, it's the only game that frustrates me. And I want a game that frustrates me. Gets that rage out of me. Makes me go, oh, I hate this game. I need that.
loves the game.
I need that in my life because that's like saying I need a woman in my life who wants to just bitch at me.
Cetos loves Dark Souls.
Nice. But I've played every Dark Souls games that's ever come out. I've bought all the DLCs. I'm just now starting Dark Souls 3, and I'm very excited. I've already done one stream on it. I plan on having more.
I haven't. We're planning on co-streaming it at some point.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Do you have is there like a level system? Are you at a specific level that I have to catch up to, or?
No, not in Dark Souls 3. As far as I'm aware, there's no specific Dark Souls leveling system that you actually have to catch up to.
Okay. So I just probably just gonna need like better armor and weapons, that type of thing.
Every kill that you collect is a soul, and you just level up with those souls. Or you could upgrade your armor, or you could upgrade so and so and so forth. It's it's not as
I've seen a little gameplay of it, but I haven't actually. I'll just figure it out.
Yeah, it's not that hard to figure out. But Connie, what would you say your favorite game for any console ever
Tetris.
is?
Tetris.
Pac-Man.
Tetris.
Galaga.
Galaga was a good one back in the day.
Galaga. I like the
Digman.
advanced version. It's not Digman, it's Dig Dug.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Dig Dug was
Doug. Hands down, my favorite game to go to. I always play this game. I've played it like a million times now. Mario 64, Super Mario 64. That's my game.
Yes. I agree.
I really like Mario.
I like the way that they finally came out with a Mario that finally had a rotating camera
Yeah.
option to it instead of just
too.
a flat screen. Which, don't get me wrong, I did like the original flat screens. It was great as well. But when they finally had the rotation camera to it, it made it more difficult but more fun.
Mm. Hey, how you doing, Catalubug?
What's up?
As far as mine goes, again, it's a really oldie, but I still do enjoy it. I'm actually still seeing a lot of people play on it when I go online.
Mm-hmm.
There's only like 4, maybe now 5. Actually, I believe it's now 5 campaigns. They just recently came out with one like last year, but Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
I actually do enjoy Left 4 Dead. Don't get me wrong. Again, it's oldie, but I still do enjoy it.
Yeah. What's another good game that I've seen stream, and you don't get to see that game very often anymore. But I guess they're bringing it back somehow. But I think they're still playing it off probably PC. And it's one of my old personal favorites back when it was, still fairly new, was Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Ooh.
Still hands down the
Great
best
game.
Zelda game I've ever played. But I've actually seen that streamed here lately, and I was like, wow, I mean, are they bringing that back? Are they planning on, upgrading it someday soon, or making like a sequel, just better graphics, or so on? I don't know. But I've seen Mixer bringing that back, so it makes me wonder, is there a future to this?
Yeah. See those points? Actually, I'm gonna guess he looked it up or something. Left 4 Dead 2 initial release date 2009. Yeah, it's old.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, see, I like Canadian Cat, Canadian Kitty Cat. Everyone just plays what they love.
Yeah.
Remember, you didn't introduce me to it, but me and you actually bonded over playing Minecraft and Borderlands 2.
I like the Borderlands series.
I love Borderlands.
The only thing I'm not
And
very fond of is the gameplay for Borderlands. Was it Tales of the Borderlands?
Tales of the Borderlands.
Oh, yeah, the Telltale.
Yeah, you said you didn't like. You told me you
I
didn't
don't like
that
the
one.
gameplay. The fact that you don't get to really control a whole lot. You just
It's
make
like
the
story
audio
mode.
commentary.
Yeah, it's like a big old story mode type of thing.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. I didn't even like Minecraft story mode because it's the same option. You know, I want more control over what I'm doing.
Yeah. I just play those for the achievement.
Hey,
Yeah,
Baby
I played
Tank
for the
1,
achievement
thanks
as
for that
well.
follow.
That's really it, yeah. Like, they're all super easy games to perfect achievement-wise. I'm a big old achievement whore, admit it. But, yeah, that's the only reason I play those games, because they're so easy to get all the achievements. You just gotta beat the game, that's it.
What do you
Beat
think
the
of
game, perfect it.
What do you think of the Microsoft Group Achievement Hunters?
Oh, dude, I love them. I've been following Achievement Hunter and Rooster Teeth for day one. I love them.
Oh yeah, same here. And I've always said I'm gonna be one of them one day. I'm gonna be one of them. Those guys right there. That's gonna be me. I highly doubt it, but
I would love to be able to do something like that as my job. And I mean, I've actually gone to this year's RTX as well. I went to that, so but yeah, I really love their work. They're one of the reasons why I got into kind of like the streaming and the YouTube channel, the podcasting, all that kind of stuff. They're the reason why I did it.
yeah. All right.
Yeah, Baby Tank 1, thanks for that follow. But as far as some other games that I actually do enjoy, what is your opinion on the upcoming Borderlands 3?
Don't mess it up.
Don't mess it up.
Please
Yeah, that
don't
one-
mess that up.
I played part 1 and 2 nonstop. In fact, I'm going to be doing a stream tomorrow. We're going to start a fresh run on Borderlands 2 tomorrow.
Oh, dude, you should add me. I would love to go stream with you. I'm actually off tomorrow.
I think there's 3 of us, so yeah, I mean...
I can be the 4th if you're okay with that. If you're okay with that, of
talk to
course.
my guys. That'd be cool. But yeah, we're all creating brand new characters. The Xbox One version. I don't know if you have it, but
Yes, I
brand
do.
new characters, and we're just gonna run a full playthrough and try to like perfect the game from where one. So, really excited about
That
it.
sounds pretty interesting. I'm gonna have to hit up that stream.
I look forward to it. But I mean, part 3. I hope they don't mess it up. The pre-sequel, it was good. It wasn't as good as part 1 and 2. So I really hope they work hard on this one. Like they keep like delaying it. People get mad. Here's the thing. People always get mad about games being delayed. And I'm like, don't get mad. Because here's the thing. If they release it on the release date and it's all rushed, it's broken. Something's not going to work right. It's going to be all glitched up and fucked up. It's like, if it's delayed, it's fine. That means they're fixing things and they're going to make sure the game comes out, with good quality.
Yeah.
So don't get mad.
They don't want to make their viewers upset about it. It's just that
Yeah.
they want to make it perfect for the viewers.
There you go.
They're not trying to upset anybody.
I added you as a friend there, Comic, so we could do a little talk tomorrow. Again, all up to you.
But what do you think? And this is an opinion that I actually been hearing off in the winds. A Borderlands online game, kind of like ESO, but for Borderlands.
That would be
Would it?
interesting.
I think so.
I mean, a lot of there are specific little maps, but it's still more or less like an open world type.
yeah, but
thing.
I think in this they're gonna have like big parts of Pandora, like as big as ESO, like the maps as big as ESO. That much area you can travel in.
I would play it. I would enjoy it, actually.
I'd probably play it. And just to think of all the characters you could probably be.
Yeah, no. And then...
And the option to possibly become like a bandit.
That'd be cool.
They can go crazy with it. They should.
But
Yeah,
as
so
far-
Microsoft, hey, if you're listening to these streams, We just gave you an opinion. Start working on it.
We won 5%. I'm just kidding. But as far as Borderlands, that is actually going to be one of the only exceptions because what I normally do is if I'm going to play a game, I play it in order. I actually have played a little bit of Dark Souls 1 and 2, and now I'm jumping into 3. The only exception, again, is Borderlands. Everybody didn't like Borderlands 1 so much, I just skipped straight over to Borderlands 2, actually. And, of course, I absolutely fell in love with it, especially the DLCs. The DLCs, top-notch. I love them. Love them so much. I'm actually wanting to get a tattoo on my right arm off of one of the DLCs, which is...
if you say Claptrap.
No.
I'm about to say.
No. It's off of
Nobody likes Claptrap. He's annoying.
Did you actually know that the voice actor for Claptrap is actually dropping out for Borderlands 3?
What?
Yeah. One of my friends actually said that he's the one that tied the whole thing together. I'm like, I'm kidding. Not very much.
God, that's kind of sad. I mean, I hate Claptrap, but wow, why?
I don't know. But back to the tattoo thing. What I'm going to do, it's off of the DLC, Badass Creator of Badassitude.
Mm-hmm.
And it's when you're going around the arena, like, getting the cookies from the vending machines, and then you're going around and destroying them. Mm-hmm. I will actually want to get a little tattoo on my right arm of Tiny Tina actually doing it in Old English font, as she says, real badasses eat chocolate chip cookies.
Damn right.
I would love to get that on my right arm right here. That's exactly what I'm wanting to get, just straight off of that. I'm also wanting to get, it's going to hurt like a hell of a lot, but I'm also wanting to get the mark of the Outsider off of Dishonored on my left wrist. Or not wrist, back of the hand. Have you played Dishonored? I can actually lend you that if you want.
I've played it, never could get into it. And I beat the game, I didn't want to play it after that.
What about the second one? The second one I actually do enjoy thoroughly better. That one actually has a time travel mechanic. That actually has you thinking just a little bit more.
I actually wouldn't want to play that one either. Because, like I said, I played the first one. It was alright for what it was. But I need more free roam than just follow this path so you can continue your storyline kind of thing.
That's why there's actually different places you could actually do continue that storyline.
Back in the day when I played video games and you had to follow a straight path just to continue the story, that was fun. But when they finally started coming out with like free roam games, man, I fell in love. I was like, well, I have options? What?
Lou, I've also beaten Dishonored 1 and 2, and I'm actually waiting for that extra DLC to come out next month as well.
Mm-hmm. I own one of the Dishonored. Never played it. I have a... I gotta play something and get rid of them. My poor Xbox is dying.
Now, Kami, do you also do PC gaming?
I've got the PC to do PC gaming, but the only game I have for PC is PlayerUnknown Battleground.
I think that's a lot what everybody wants to get. And I can't wait for it to come out for Xbox.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm going to get it for Xbox, definitely.
Yeah, same. Most definitely.
I'm wanting to get, of course, again, don't exactly... Oh, sorry.
No, you go for it.
I don't exactly have the cash right now, of course. Both jobs.
Yeah, you work at
bills,
theater.
Shut up.
Watching too many damn movies.
Of course. You gotta have fun at your job somehow. But anyways, I don't exactly, of course, again, don't have the cash right now, but I'm actually wanting to raise enough money to at least get my own laptop. Or at least something that I could start a piece. Dude, why are you laughing?
Because he's showing off his tattoos.
Sorry, we were talking about Zelda tattoos, so I was like, yeah, I gotta try.
Yeah, you gotta try for it.
There you go.
Nice.
Kind of hard to... There you go.
Hey, do you remember what each corner means?
Power, courage, wisdom.
Yep, power, courage, wisdom.
Okay, I got this.
That's right, power, courage, and wisdom. Do you remember who had what?
It was Zelda with wisdom, Link with courage, and Ganondorf with power.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Boosh, I know my Zelda.
Dude, guys, speaking of Zelda, this is actually really badass, and I love my best friend for this. My best friend, his name is Ethan. He actually just recently graduated. I don't believe he's tuning into the stream right now, because I'm not exactly sure if he knows about it since I'm not the one streaming. But anyways, he actually gave me, from an anime con, an actual working ocarina.
Ooh.
Yeah, and actually a few little booklets so I could actually start playing little songs in it too.
You know, I think my favorite song with the Ocarina of Time was "The Bellow of Fire." That was one of my favorite.
I actually
ones.
believe I have that. But as far as the Ocarina, he actually bought me 2. He just in case one breaks or anything. But I'm very careful with all my things.
Mhm.
So I actually gave the other one to my other roommate that actually also loves Zelda just as much. I actually gave him the original blue one, while I'm keeping the bigger one that's brown and looks steampunky. It's actually really nice. I'll bring it over sometime and let you look at it.
I got you. I might have to take it from you.
No.
Hey, Ugnut. I
Ugnut.
actually do have an Ocarina as well. I got one it was a few years back, but I actually have one. It's actually hanging on my...
Is it like one of the little tiny ones, or is it big enough to play?
I can get it real quick. It's like 2 feet away.
Mine's big enough to play.
Why not show the stream? Come on, man. Why not show everybody in the stream? Show your toys off. But just to let you guys know, I want to appreciate every one of you guys for joining us here on our stream. This is the Chrome Zone and the Twisted Dagger stream. We are combined together to make the Nova Blast podcast. And we have our special host who went away for a minute. His name is Calming Temper. If you guys haven't already, please hit the follow button. Show some love and support to both these streams. We do appreciate every one of you guys and your support.
All the support.
Alright, I'm back. This is the one that I got. I don't know, size-wise?
Yeah, that's an average size, actually.
Yeah, that's an average size.
Yeah,
Mine's
that's
actually a little bigger, and the mouthful is just slightly smaller. Again, I'll show it to you at some point if you don't steal it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's an average size.
Yeah, that's about an average size.
Yeah. Do I know how to play it? God, no. I just thought it was really cool, and I didn't want to mess it up, so I just hung it on my wall.
I still have the entire Dragon Ball Z collection of Dragon Balls.
I actually have some too. They're very small, like marbles about that big. I have all 7.
Oh yeah.
I even have stickers. I even have little stickers that I stuck to my little pad book. Shut up. My little pad book that I use for one of my jobs, and one is on my name tag for the theater.
Nice. That's pretty nice.
And of course, it's the one that I have on my name tag at the theater is the original 1-star Dragon Ball from the one Goku had for his grandpa.
Okay. That's pretty good. But let's see. By the way, I was also surfing the internet, and I found this very interesting because you know how
How are the waves?
they're really nice. You ought to hit them sometimes. Anyway, I was surfing the internet, and I find this really interesting article, which he doesn't find very interesting because it has to do with government.
Yeah, I'm not much into politics at all.
Well, see, this wasn't a politic kind of thing. But what I found out was there was an article about Air Force One being the most secure plane,
Oh yeah, that.
out there. Most secure, but yet they showed blueprints on this article of the plane. And I'm like, well, you just made it less secure. Why are you showing these blueprints if it's now the most secure? How'd you get these?
How do you know if that was actually it, though? You never actually clicked on the article.
It was just the sight of it. I was like, why? How stupid are you? It was terrible. I was like, what? This don't make no sense. What do you think
Hey, Mick. What is MC? I'm just gonna say MCPE fun.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Makes me fun.
Thanks for following, man. Appreciate it.
I really appreciate that, dude.
Tim, what do you think of Battlegrounds? Would you like to see anything upgraded into it? Would you like to see something new added to it to make it a better game? And what would it be and why?
Well, they actually did add one of the things. Recently, they added first-person mode.
Mm-hmm.
Love that, by the way. I'm really happy that they did that. Because third-person, it's not my thing. So I'm really happy that they finally did that. As for adding stuff, I don't know. Maybe add some different weapons. Go nuts, throw in a rocket launcher randomly. Just have not make it very easy to find. Just make a rocket launcher super rare to find. You find that's just a devastating weapon to have. Or look, like Sis is saying here in the chat, vaulting, climbing, jumping is coming. Okay, so they keep adding more and more to the game. They are making it better. But I mean, right now I'm not really picky. I'm really liking the way the game's going. Hurry up with the Xbox first.
Yes, hurry up with the Xbox version, please.
Yes.
We would love to play that.
I want some achievements.
For those of us who don't have PC gaming, please hurry up.
Yeah. Those that don't like PC gaming, please hurry up. I'm not big with the whole mouse.
Yeah, I mean, I used to be back in the day, but when Xbox came out, I got glued. I was like, well, this is so much easier to control. I like it.
I used to do a little PC gaming, but that was also when I lived
What's up,
with
Elite Gamer?
when I was with different roommates, and one of them had the PC that we would all play, and the other one had the PS4 that we all played on. So I got the Xbox One.
I don't know about
So that way we would have all. That's actually what I'm wanting to do with the YouTube channel that I'm wanting to make far off into the future. Is I actually would like to play across all three platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, for the viewers in the stream, I do now have a YouTube channel, which anytime that you guys see me stream, I post the videos onto that YouTube channel just in case you guys missed something and you want to go back and watch it. Please hit up that YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to that as well.
Don't you have 2 weeks for the VODs though?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still adding more videos every day. So when you guys get a chance, please hit that up as well. But one of the things, for instance, I like, when it comes to Xbox games, I love the Ghost Recon Wildlands. When they came out with that, and it was a free world, a free roam, and it was a big map, man, I fell in love with it. I started getting very strategic with it. At first I played the game just to play it. I didn't care about being quiet or doing the side missions. I wanted to complete the game, go loud and everything.
Assassin's Creed.
But after I did that, I was like, well, I don't feel like I achieved anything. So now I play the game very strategic-like, and for all of you guys who have been viewing those streams, when it comes to Ghost Recon Wildlands, you can tell how very strategic I am. I'm very quiet, and so on and so forth. But I have a more sense of achievement feeling. I feel better about myself, the way I'm doing things. One thing I would love to see in that game is more realism. Like, for instance, you have all these coca fields. I want them to add like an incendiary grenade, to where if I throw it into a field, the field will start catching fire, and I can lose anybody chasing me. It would burn them, and I could run the opposite direction.
That'd actually be pretty cool.
I know, wouldn't it?
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
You know, add the effects. You know, add some more stuff to that. Like I said, Microsoft, if you're listening, I'm giving you ideas. I promise you'll get a lot of people wanting to play more games. Listen to your viewers.
Just a couple.
But stuff like that, I think would be great. That's my own opinion, though. And I've actually had a lot of viewers tell me the same thing. That would be amazing. That would be really
cool.
Yeah.
And of course, as far as Ghost Recon Wildlands, I'm actually wanting to get that with my next paycheck so I could actually start playing with you.
Yeah.
You know, of course, again, you're going to have to probably baby walk me through most of it until I actually know what I'm doing afterwards.
Yeah, we can do that. That's no problem. But ever since Xbox One came out, Kami, which one is your favorite game that Xbox One has had thus far?
Xbox One exclusive or
Exclusive.
Exclusive?
Ooh, exclusive.
There's not that many.
No, there's not.
Yeah, I mean, all the Halo titles, I play those like
Oh God,
I own Halo 5.
I love Halo.
Master Chief Collection.
The only thing I like about Halo, really, I'm not very fond of PvP. I'm not a PvP kind of guy. But the storyline behind Halo is amazing.
So are the graphics.
I'm not really caring about the graphics, but the story behind it, it's like heartwarming. It's touching. It really gets you. You know, like when Cortana left the Master Chief in, 4?
Yeah.
You know, that broke a lot of people's hearts. They were like, no, you got to have a sequel. You got to get her back. You know, that kind of story, if they could do that for every game, you know, Bungie does a really good job at it.
They do.
You know, they have great stories. You know, if they can do that for every game, I guarantee you get a lot more people going, God, make more, I need more. I need this storyline. I need more. Come, give it to me. You know? Just like, for instance, when I used to play PC, Final Fantasy VII. Best storyline. Worst graphics in the world. I swear to God, everything on there was blocks. But
it was Minecraft.
But when it came to the videos, the cutscenes, the best graphics. For that age of video games, is the best graphics. But still, Final Fantasy VII, the best storyline I've ever seen. It had some turns and twists. I was like, whoa, I didn't expect that. This is great. I would like to see that in more games. You know, better storylines, not just a clip here and there, and now you're playing the game. No, give me a story to follow. Give me something that is going to make me want to continue to play this game.
And I'm kind of the same way. Like, graphics-wise, yeah, sure, I think it's pretty, but I'm more towards, the storyline and the game. Make the game fun. Make a story that's really going to grab my attention. Don't worry about the graphics. I don't care about the graphics too much. Like, some games that are really, really good, but the graphics are like Final Fantasy VII, of course.
Yeah.
Minecraft. I know a lot of people don't like Minecraft. I like Minecraft.
I love Minecraft.
Of course, you're very in detail with Minecraft.
Yeah, when it comes to Minecraft, I'm so detailed about it.
Oh, no, not me. I just have a world where I just let people run around and do whatever they want. Half of it's been blown up now. So.
You should have seen his village along with that Coliseum.
Oh, yeah. If you ever get a chance, call me. I've got a link to my Facebook. I have an album, straight Minecraft. You ought to check some of those pics out.
No, my
and I built every one of those from scratch. No creative mode. All collected material.
And oh my God.
I created this Coliseum that has at least 6,000 plus blocks.
Only 6?
Maybe.
No.
Maybe 8,000?
That is not 6.
But it's the Roman Coliseum before the Great War that destroyed half of it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's sick. Like, I went into so much detail. People are like, whoa.
Minecraft can be fun, but I can't understand watching other people play it unless you have an open server you can hop in. Yeah, that's what I usually do with Minecraft. There's this. I usually, whenever I stream Minecraft, I'm like, say 95% of the time, I just open it up for people. Like, yeah.
Go
One
crazy.
of those games is more fun.
I've actually been getting more into details, not only because you showed it to me, because I'm just actually also a little tired of just looking at a block house, block roof.
Yeah.
Well,
I would actually like to go into a little bit more detail. So actually what I'm doing in one of my friends' worlds is I'm going into a lot more details as far as like YouTubers like going into detail. Grian as a YouTuber also has not sponsored, and so is, oh my God, you should see Jaracraft. Holy crap. Dude, he built an underwater type thing for Atlantis, and oh my God, the freaking detail in that, dude. Like, oh my God, I'm actually building something from one of his videos. It's some sort of wizard tower. It is so extremely detailed and actually really nice. I'm building it all in survival. It's really good looking. I love it so much.
You know, one of the things I also enjoy streaming, and it's, you know, for people who like Minecraft and stuff like that, but I like streaming Subnautica. You know, I remember watching that on YouTube saying, I'm going to get this game. I'm definitely going to get this game. Hey, Scorch, thanks for the host. But Subnautica, ever since I started playing that, my stream's blown up. People love it. A lot of people love Subnautica. And granted, it's a single player. But still, it's very fun. And it has a basic storyline that you follow.
They're still updating it.
Yeah, and they're still constantly updating it. But it's a free roam. It's all about, you know, surviving in the ocean in a hostile alien atmosphere. But it has a story. A lot of people say, oh, there's no story there. Yeah, there's a story.
There's a story.
You know, they have little PDAs that you find, and you have to find out what happened to survivors, why there's a disease going around. Why did you catch it? How am I going to cure myself? And so on and so forth. You follow these
How am I going to
storylines.
get off the planet?
Yeah, how are you going to
Crash
get off
landed
the
on?
planet? And so on and so forth. Because your ship is not blown up into a billion pieces.
Somehow you survived. And everybody else, apparently you can't even find anybody else. There's
Exactly.
nobody else so far on the planet as far as the updates are right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's nobody else there. Everything's all abandoned. It seems like people was already there, even there before that ship got blown up. Somehow.
Coming up. Never played.
Subnautica, I've seen a lot of gameplays of it, especially, of course, like the bigger YouTubers like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. They've played it.
Yeah, Jacksepticeye really got me into Subnautica. And the way he played it, it was just great.
And how I love how when you're playing a game and you're actually also so in touch with the developers, they put a little Easter egg toward you in that game. Like they put a little septic tank for Jacksepticeye, and they also put like a little Markiplier doll for him.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Nuts, hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Chrome Zone.
Chrome.
But, what about you? When it comes to single player, what's your favorite single player for Xbox?
Favorite single player for Xbox. I think most of my games are all like they have this, single player campaign, but like you can multiplayer them.
Right.
I mean, Borderlands, always one of those games I don't mind running solo.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas, thanks so much for that follow, dude. Appreciate you. Welcome to the CTF. The Halo games, I love playing the campaign.
Mm-hmm. The fifth one was great. I loved it.
I think I'd rather play the campaigns on Halo than I would the PvP.
Mm-hmm. That's actually what I do. I haven't played very much of the PvP at all.
PvPs don't satisfy me.
Assassin's Creed, that's another good series. Resident Evil.
I have most of those except for Unity, and I believe what was the other just like really early one? Besides, there was
Syndicate?
Syndicate. I don't think I have Syndicate yet. But I have all the other ones, and they're all still on old disc. They're actually still on 360.
Right.
But
One of my favorite Assassin's Creed that has come out was Brotherhood. But then Black Flag came out, and I was like, this is epic. you get to roam on lands that have like free roam, and then you get to roam the seas and actually be a pirate. Man, you talk about feeling like a pirate roaming the seas. I would fight everything I came across.
Comas doesn't like Syndicate.
Syndicate sucks. Oh, I'm sorry.
Never tried
I
it.
still need to complete the Assassin's Creed series. I would actually like to. I'll probably stream that one day.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. Dude, I have like the first 5, 6, I think, or 7 games, with the exception of Unity and I think the Syndicate. I think those are the only exceptions I don't have.
So, Calming, being a family man, how does it affect your streaming? Or does your streaming affect your family in any way?
Ruined it all. I hate it. No, I'm kidding. No, having a family, I mean, before, I was able to, like, stream all the time, whatever the hell I wanted. But, now with a family, I have to be a little more controlled with stuff like that. I mean, one of the best things right now is that my wife supports me so much. There's times where I come home, she asks, like, oh, are you going to stream tonight? It's like, no, I'm so tired. I don't think I'm not really in the mood. And then she sometimes even pushes me. Like, yeah, no, you're going to hop online. At least get 2-3 hours in there, Just, like, do something. Even if it's just you achieving it, just bring that real quick. Just do it. Do it really fast. So, I mean, that's one of the things that definitely helps. Plus, it also could open up some streams down the road. Like I said, I'm streaming with my daughter here soon. I'm going to play some Minecraft, maybe some Tetris, like that as well. So, I mean, yeah, being a family guy, it's a little more difficult to kind of balance that gamer life with the family dad type of life.
Mm-hmm.
It is a challenge, it really is. But, I mean, if I love my family. I love that they support it so much. It's really awesome that they always, like, push me to, either record some lines, voice acting thing, or stream, like, it's really awesome. That's probably, like, like some people, they have a really hard time balancing that kind of stuff. Me, it's difficult, but like what I love about my family, they make it easier for me. They actually, with all the support, it's not as bad. Really.
Okay. And do you ever let your family like sit in and watch you?
I do. Well, my daughter, folks randomly see her hop in every once in a blue moon. just hops in, waves, and stuff like that. I do actually run a stream sometimes with my wife. She does hop in here and we play games together. We normally play like Nintendo stuff like Mario or Mario Maker, Tetris, a lot of Mario games, Mario Kart, Mario Maker, all that kind of stuff. So
I love Mario Kart.
Would
she
you
hops
say?
in every once in a while?
Would you say she's as much gamer as you?
No, nowhere near. I'm a
Nowhere
big old gaming nerd.
Those are rookie hours.
Yeah, no, I've been a gamer my whole life, hardcore, crazy gamer my whole life. She likes games, like, one of the best things that we could get, we got the Switch, and that's gotten us, like, gaming-wise, it's gotten us closer together, I would say. Like, we've been playing that, like, crazy now, so that's some new streams I'm going to be releasing with her here soon. We're playing some games together, like, on the Switch. I'm really excited about that.
I would like to get the Switch.
But yeah, nowhere near the gamer that I am. No, not at all.
Ain't that usually how it works, though?
And that's fine. I'm like, you know what? That's fine. More for me. So,
Right.
I don't have to share my stuff. So, yay.
What would you say to those who are in your situation, but kind of have problems with their significant other, that they're streaming all the time, they're gaming all the time, because they want to do that, but they want to spend time with their family, but they can't balance it correctly? What do you have to say for people like that?
Well, first off, you love your family, or the girlfriend, boyfriend, anything. You should always have, make them come first. They're first.
They're always
And
first.
they're always first in my opinion. Like, take care of your family, love your family, then focus on the streaming. It's okay. The stream will always be there. If you haven't streamed in a couple weeks, you might have lost some followers. Big deal. You still have your family. You still love your family. But
Yeah,
when
your
it comes to
family's never
balancing-
left you.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, and when it comes to balancing, it's always, like, be smart about it. Like, there's some nights where I dedicate just to streaming, and my wife's cool with it, where I stream a few hours on end. And sometimes it's just like, like, I only stream for a couple hours, so I can stay the rest of the night with my wife and kid, or we always, like, make a little agreement where it's like, look, I'll take you guys out, we'll watch the movie at home, we'll order a pizza, we'll hang out for a few, but once all the kids are going to sleep and stuff like that, it's like, all right, daddy's time to hop online. So, just little, like, meet them halfway. Like, baby them a little bit, treat them a little bit to take them out, anything. And then get a couple hours for yourself, like, gaming. So,
Would you say it helps to have a significant other who understands the concept of gamers? Because
yes.
when you're a gamer, you have to have your games. It's an addiction. It's something that needs to be in your life. But when you start streaming, then that also becomes an addiction. Would you say be with someone who understands that, understands the addiction as well and as much?
Absolutely. Like, because at first, when I was streaming, my wife didn't understand it too much. So every time I was like, I'm going to stream, she's always like, oh, like, didn't understand it. She didn't care about it too much. But then there was a couple times where I sat her down, and I showed her everything that I do. It's like, look, this is how the streaming works. Like, this many people are watching me, and she was always afraid to ask questions. Like, one of the things I always encourage her is, like, ask away, please. Like, if you have a question about something, please ask me. I would love to explain it to you. Like, it's so awesome that you want to learn it. And now that she's understood it more, now that she knows what I'm doing, she knows, like, how much of a passion gaming is for me and streaming. Like, now she's cooler about it. She knows that I need certain nights to stream. She knows she gives me time to do anything online, like this podcast as well. Like, I explained to her what's going on and, like what I like to do when it comes to podcasting and stuff. And as soon as I told her about this, she's like, oh, that's awesome. Have fun. If you need anything, let me know and enjoy yourself, So it's always best to really try to explain it to you. Don't go super crazy with the explaining. Don't get all super technical and stuff. Like, but quick, simple, that way they connect right away. They understand it right away.
Yeah,
There are those out there that don't.
Mhm.
And for you guys who are also in those situations, don't make it sound like has to be a have to them.
Yeah.
Because they don't like that.
They won't like that.
Because the sheer fact that's telling them, I'm pushing you to the side. You're not that important to me right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Be honest about them. This is something that's happening. I would love to do this, and I would love your support. Be honest with them. Don't force them and say, this is a have to. I have to do this. No.
Yeah.
Don't be stupid.
As far as me, I know Grammy River, blah blah single tear string down my freaking cheek. I've actually have been single for like the past 3.5 years, and I'm actually not even wanting to look for anybody. If they come to me, that's great. But if I'm not actually even wanting to go out and look for very many, potential girlfriends until I actually get this lifted off the ground at least a little more, at least until they actually understands I do streaming. I love gaming, and I would love it if you would support me, and I will make as much time as I can for you, no matter what.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the way to do it too.
And it says at one point my wife just started asking me, "Are you planning on streaming?" And she got home, and it made it easy. So I was like, yeah, see, it's always best to bring in your significant other into your life. And I've even beginning of asked her, "Do you want to jump into a stream? You don't have to play, but." Invite them to a stream. They don't have to play, but
But they can be a part of it. It's you letting them know. I want you to be a part of my life, and this is part of my life. Be a part of this with me.
I just absolutely love. Again, I'm gonna make a lot of references to YouTube. I just absolutely love how Markiplier and Amy are. They just really, support each other, love and support each other. It's just very adorable to watch, to even know the concept of, because Markiplier now, I believe the last time I looked was at 16 million, and so he has a lot of people actually looking up to him. He's helped me out of a bunch of tough times, as well as all those other people. Most of the other people, all those other people, I'm not exactly sure. I'm not pinning anything. Don't even quote me on that. But the way how Amy is actually even supporting and even helping him through most of those edits and streams and everything else, I just absolutely would love a relationship like that.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think any gamer would, be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in relationships as well, but my video games were part of my life. A bunch of them never understood. And I've tried. You can't force someone to be a gamer.
You can't force someone to stop being a gamer.
You can't force someone to stop being a gamer. That's part of their lives, You can say, would you like to be part of this? Because this is my life as well. If they don't want to, then don't force them.
Right.
Let them do their thing, and they should respect that and let you do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not a crime. So don't think it is by asking. Don't think you're going to get ridiculed or yelled at for asking.
Doesn't hurt.
Yeah, most women want to be part of this. And if they have questions, that's them letting you know, I'm interested.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? And you want that feeling.
Yeah.
That's the best feeling in the world.
It is.
It really is.
Hey, Chris Calico, how you doing? Welcome to the podcast.
But
also, if you ever show a significant other, if you ever want to teach them about gaming, go easy on them.
Yes,
try not to throw them into something like Halo for their very first game.
Turn yourself into a book of teaching for dummies.
Yeah.
I would not put it that way.
I'd hate to put it that way, but it's true. Because most people who've never played games before, they're like, I'm interested. What is this? What is this? What is this? And they're just going to keep rambling, and you're going to get headaches. You want to have an Advil bottle right next to you. It's just because they're going to keep going. But they're interested.
At least they're interested in attempting to.
When you try to explain and you're technical, they're like, okay, can you explain it differently? Then you're trying to be less technical. Well, can you explain that a little bit more differently? Then you gotta be dummy technical, like if you were speaking to a 4-year-old.
Again,
this is the
I'll
F
put
button,
it that way.
Well, it's true. Some people don't have the ability to do that. They don't understand technology, like the stuff that's coming out these days.
Yeah,
but if
especially
they're interested,
how advanced they're coming out.
If they're interested, no matter the hassle, be willing to teach. Be willing to open up to them.
Yeah, they are.
Bring them into your life.
Coming more complicated. I mean, as far as let's just go to the controller. Back then, the PlayStation controllers didn't have that touchpad. I still barely know what to do with that touchpad, and now they all have touchpads.
Yeah.
But as Cethos actually did pull up into the chat, and even Calming actually emphasized it a bit, is try going cooperative first.
Yeah, do cooperative stuff.
Do a little private cooperative like Borderlands. That one, I would actually believe that one's slightly easy to pull on to. Diablo.
One of the things I like to do to get them into gaming and to understand controls without looking at the control, like, it's this one. Okay. It's this. This one. Instead of doing that, I put them in a world of Minecraft and I would set it to like no mobs and get them to understand that game because that teaches you how to handle all the buttons on that controller. Literally. This way they're not dying. It's on peaceful, so they're not losing health. And so on and so forth.
They jump off a cliff.
Yeah, well, if they jump off a cliff, that's just stupid.
I'm a dummy.
But they're learning. Minecraft, I think, is the best way to teach someone how to use controls, how to learn about a video game, and so on and so forth. And it has the ability to set for easy, just like dummy easy, for people who are new to games.
Mm-hmm.
Any Mario game, any Mario Galaxy, any Mario game. That's another good way. Series, if you want to introduce someone to the game, go with the classics.
Oh yeah, I remember back when I used to play the actual Nintendo, just a D-pad and an A and B button.
Oh dang! Look at Cethos.
God, I still have a Nintendo.
My dad still has his Super Nintendo. He still has his Atari.
I still have an Atari.
Dude, look at Cethos. That's actually pretty badass. I love that.
What?
Cethos got lucky. One of the ways his wife won him over was when they were dating and she could play Rock Band bass on Expert.
I could do that. I could play that on
I
Expert.
No, me neither.
But
I can't play it.
I mean,
the highest I could play is medium.
Here's a funny story, and this is for you also, Cethos. I couldn't get my mom to play video games with me when I lived with her, and I would sit there and I would play Rock Band all the time. I was good at it. I was playing expert mode, hard mode, didn't matter. And she would just sit there, just kind of jamming out to the songs, all getting into it and everything. And she goes, I want to try that, but I'm probably not good at it. I'm like, here, pick up that guitar, play bass on easy. To this day, and I taught her to do this stuff like 3-4 years ago. To this day, she still plays Rock Band on the Xbox 360, Rock Band 3. She still downloads songs. She's playing guitar on expert mode.
Nice.
Because I got her into video games. But that is the only game she's willing to play, which is fine. She's playing a video game. And I have that sense of achievement. Wow. Did I just get my mother, who like back in her day, played the Atari, a little stick or a little knob to control, to play a video game with colors and buttons?
It was first a knob and then a stick.
Yeah, but still, I mean, I have that sense of achievement. She's where she is because of me. And that's the same for any, relationship, guys. Teach. Be willing to.
Be willing to teach is the first step.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way you want to do it. But anyway, guys, we have hit our 2-hour mark. Unfortunately, we're going to have to end the podcast here. We have run out of time. But we want to thank our very special guest.
Special gay?
Yeah.
Really?
He looks happy.
Thank you.
Okay.
But we want to thank him for joining us. Calming Temper. If you guys haven't already, please hit that follow button. Follow his stream. He's a great streamer. I've been in quite a few of his streams.
Only great?
Yeah, he's a great streamer, actually.
Thank you.
But if you guys can, please hit that follow button. Show him some love and support. Don't forget to hit the follow button for our streams as well.
Those shades were slipped on.
We all stream as often as we can. We love to get all the feedback from you guys as well. So we want to send a special thanks to you guys in the stream. Thank you all for joining us today. We are out of here. You guys have a great day. Thank you.
Hey guys, thanks for having me, by the way. You guys are awesome.
All right, you too, man. And you're welcome back anytime you want to jump in.
Oh, well, thank you.
All right, guys, you have a good one.
Bye, everyone.
You do Control X?
Yeah.